Well, welcome back. Realistically, if you look at all this that's happening with Russia, mainstream media trying to just watch what these people are saying is just completely wrong. Just they're the advocates of war. They are the ones that have been pushing Russia, Russia, Russia. They're the ones that have been advocating for sanctions. If you put sanctions on Russia, they have no choice but to attack. And then believe me, they'll go into all the other countries, and they don't have an option. Literally, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, and the Democratic Party, and some of the Republicans are completely insane and have orchestrated exactly what is happening today. Not to mention back in 2014 when the breakaway republics that were Russian held with Russian speakers, ethnic Russians, the war that started, Victoria Nuland and all those other idiots were over there. It's their fault. They've been arming the Ukrainians. They've been causing this conflict. I listened to mainstream media. They had a guy that on MSM is dressed like Santa Claus in Ukraine. He's a reporter. They have lost their ever-loving mind. One hand, they're attacking Tucker Carlson for what he said. Why should I care? On the other hand, it's a political move by mainstream media. That's all they're after. They are just paid complete prostitutes for the government, for the Democratic Party, and for those hawks in Congress and in the House that are Republicans, that all they want is great wealth for them, their corporations, and for the war machine. These guys are bad news. Bad news. And if I was told I was kicked out of my banking system, that'd be fine. That's what they're doing in Canada for the truckers. That'd be fine. Because realistically, the Western world is a disaster. The lunatics have overran this place. There is no way this country's going to unite against any foreign enemy. That's why Kamala Harris is all, yeah, if you attack, we're going to sanction like you never saw. He'll have no option. China just said, GDP just said, you have no option. Stop it. Stop sanctions. Stop the threats. This is stupid. This is what happens when you allow psychotic political rhetoric into the world and everyday lives, and to attack a certain country that you don't like because they won't bow to the banks. They've left the insane wokeness of this place, and they've been their own little bastion of their own country. And in the world, the banks don't want that. They want everything under their control. Everything under their control. IMF Bank and all, it's theirs. They want a swift trading system that's theirs. They want everybody on that. Anybody that bucks a narrative is going to face what's happened. There's miscegenation inside this country. This country ain't gonna stand against nothing. In no way. We would tear each other apart in 10 minutes. This is not a united country. Right now is the time. If our enemies attack, this is the time they're going to take us completely out. Completely out. They will wipe out U.S. dominance. They will wipe out British dominance. They'll wipe out all of Europe's dominance. This is where they have painted themselves into a picture of our day and age, where today and last week, this is where we are at. This is what we've done. They have done wokeness and Putin this and Putin that. Orange man bad. They sanction Russia. Syria didn't fall, so we're sanctioning Russia. That's what they did. Mainstream media, CNN, all those guys are responsible for exactly what is happening today. Instead of diplomacy after the fall of the wall and the Soviet Union, they have relentlessly attacked Russia. Thanks for watching. That's all I can do. 3-4 minutes. I'll tell you about my dream that I had back in the day in just 2 seconds.